The Turncoat. What super sneaky spy weapon set wouldn't be complete with a black pistol that is super spy weapon setty? Yeah, it's a pistol. What do you want me to say about it? All right, it's pretty good. I mean, as far as pistols go, it is as good as a pistol would be. Frankly, I mean, pistols in Save the World aren't necessarily amazing typically, but this one is, I don't know, it didn't impress me. This is going to be a short video because I don't think too many people are worried about it. Now, right off the bat, it has a 5.5 fire rate, which is actually pretty okay for a pistol. However, using a crit rating, crit damage build, you can see the loadout I'm using right here. I wasn't wildly impressed with it. Like, it does okay. It's all right. It's a pistol. What else do you want from it? I don't think crit rating double crit damage is the way to go for it because as someone who's been accused of having a trigger finger on stream before, I think fire rate might be a really good way to go with this weapon. So I'm effectively going to dive right into the perks here. So it's not exactly an apples to apples comparison because I also tried out a headshot fire rate damage build, which was given to me, but it's also physical. So against the physical zombies, of course, it's slayed. As long as you hit headshots, it's really effective. And against the elemental zombies, it actually did okay. It's all right. I mean, I didn't use extensive testing because it's a pistol. It's the kind of thing where if you really want to use a pistol and save the world, we're talking like a tap fire semi-auto pistol that has 16 rounds, just like the Whisper or the, Ginger Blaster minus the 16 rounds. You're basically going to make it work no matter what. I'd recommend my pistol loadout in the description below. It's kind of an older video, but it's still perfectly relevant. You're going to make it work. So overall damage, the tier list isn't exactly extremely competitive. So my advice when it comes to this pistol is it basically depends on who's playing. If you are really accurate with your shots and you are very consistent in hitting your targets, then honestly, fire rate double headshot damage is probably the most consistent good damage that you can do with this weapon. I understand that headshots are typically not that easy to hit and save the world. They are, even for somebody who can hit a headshot and has decent accuracy, you can never guarantee that you're ever going to actually hit a headshot. And that's why I say it's like the best consistent damage, because if you are hitting headshots, you're always going to be doing a crap ton more damage. I think all around, it kind of depends on your 6 perk, depending on what you want to do. So standing still ups the damage. I've talked about this so much that I'm actually going to plug my other videos. I'm going to plug the pepper sprayer video where I went most in depth in it, and I'll also link all of my other spy videos because I really do explain this a lot more in all of those, and I give more examples. And I'm pawning this off to the other videos because I don't think it's that relevant with a pistol. I mean, if you want to stand still and up your damage, you can do that. Up your miss monster damage, you can do that. Even, your shield, you can do that. It's okay either way, but I really think when it comes to a pistol, seeing as you're not doing the greatest damage right off the bat, you're going to want slowed and snared or afflicted down here so that you can choose your 5th perk to match. You're going to want damage to afflicted if you have afflicted, slowed and snared if you have slowed and snared, and then with that loadout, having a fire rate, headshot damage, or damage perk in here would probably be the most consistent damage. However, fire rate, crit rating, crit damage is also extremely acceptable. If you don't have that much of a trigger finger, or you're playing on console or something, and there's something precluding you from really hitting that 5.5 fire rate, then crit rating double crit damage should work completely fine, but it should be noted that I really didn't experience too much of a difference in overall feel when comparing these weapons. It might have been the element, but ultimately, when it comes to a pistol, I really hate running crit damage on it because it really means that while you're tap firing, it's truer than ever that 1/3 of your shots are going to hit for a lot, and then, 2 of your 3 shots are going to hit for not so much. And when you've only got 16 shots and you're tapping for every single bullet you're firing, it's going to feel really, really sucky if you're not critting some of the time. So that's why I'm so persistent on recommending fire rate and damage on this, because you'll be able to shoot faster if you're capable of doing so, and you'll hit for more consistent damage. I wouldn't really recommend double damage. I mean, it's typically like 9% less than crit rating crit damage, which 9% DPS isn't that big of a deal when you're talking about a pistol. Like if you're doing 100,000 DPS with crit rating crit damage, then you're doing 90,000 with double damage. As I understand it, it's not going to make too big of a difference. So in summary, if you want maximum damage per second, average damage output, crit rating, double crit damage, and then your 5th perk to match is probably going to be the best DPS way to go. But if you want something that's going to be reliable and it's going to feel better, then you can try fire rate, crit rating, crit damage, or fire rate, headshot. Now, again, as I said, I wouldn't recommend double headshot because all your eggs would be in the headshot basket, just like if you went crit rating double crit damage, then all of your eggs would be in the crit damage. So with one build, you're relying on crits, and with the other build, you're relying with, headshots. So the best all-around build would then be like headshot and damage, or just fire rate double damage. It really depends on what you want to go with, because if you want to sacrifice some DPS for some quality of life stuff, throw a mag perk or a reload perk on there, you're going to lose your total damage output, but you could do like a fire rate and damage or fire rate crit and crit damage damage and smoothing out that damage and make it a much better experience. But if you can trust yourself to hit some headshots, I think that would be the highest damage output and might actually even hit more than crit damage. There you go. It's a pistol. You know, it's what you expected. You know, it's one of the more fun weapons in the set. I don't know that it's going to be one of the most talked about, but if you want to use this pistol, then there you have my rundown on what you should use. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you guys thought in the comments below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a nice day.